you notice that he almost has signs of like a concussion, but you don't remember him ever getting hit. Well, no, he did get hit on the head multiple times.
Yeah, I got bonked, bro.
I was going to say, like, you were gearing up for that sentence. I was just like, that's straight up not true. I remember the last combat.
How are you? You notice that as he's talking to you, he looks very despondent, like just kind of like down the dumps, kind of looking off to the side.
Oh, I'm good. And how are you? You're looking a little bit despondent. You kind of look down in the dumps as you look to the side.
Oh, you're very perceptive.
Roll a perception check, please.
Yeah, you know, for flavor text, let's say you roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh my god, I hope I roll super poorly. A perception. Wow, you look amazing.
Oh.
Or something?
Thank you. What? What was that?
I'm assuming you could only be this happy by winning in a fight or something.
Oh, no. Lenko no win fights anymore.
No.
Oh, stop.
Lenko got beaten by
Lenko,
puny
what a-
rabbit.
one thing going for him. The poor
You know what, Lenko? One day, okay? This isn't a challenge, but it is a challenge. I challenge you to fight me so that you can win. I'm gonna make you feel better.
Will it be fight to death?
Sure.
I don't know. Can we fight to something else?
To the pain?
The pain.
To pain? Yeah.
But Lenko like his
If that
eyes.
makes sense.
Lenko would not like
no,
to
no.
live life
Okay.
without eyes or arms.
I can. Okay. So we can swear not to gouge out each other's eyes, and I think that this will be a good opportunity for both of us.
How about instead of to pain, we fight to cake?
Oh.
Cake?
Cake. Winner by loser. No, loser by winner. Cake.
I mean, I don't have any money. Do you need money to buy cake?
Usually, I cannot, as a former police officer, I cannot condone stealing cake. Hey, you know, my skunk spray got healing properties too.
I think we'll pass this time, but that's a kind offer.
Yeah, we'll just take your word on it. We don't need to.
No one ever trusts me on this, but I
No,
understand why.
we trust-
It's stigma. I get it. It's totally
No, dude,
understandable.
we totally trust you, but there's a bath right here. We don't want you to exert yourself, man.
Yeah, you've
Well-
already,
You've done enough.
Well, you ever
You've left
take
the-
like a bath and then also a shower right after? It's like a rejuvenating experience, you know?
Okay. No,
okay,
not
I
really.
see that. I see
But-
that.
No,
I think
I'm
we're
not.
just
I'm not. Hey, I'm not gonna force it though. If you don't want it, that's fine.
It's a kind offer, and all I can say is maybe another time.
Sure thing. Sure thing. I'm
Thank you, dude.
usually here at least once a week.
That's awesome.
I'm a skunk, so no one pays it much attention if I smell a little bad.
Right on.
All right. Have a good one, folks.
Marco starts sleepwalking out.
Wait, kind skunk. What is your name?
My name?
Yeah, your name.
Huh.
Everyone's got one.
No one's ever asked me before because I'm a skunk and they don't like me.
Hold the fucking session. We're doing this for 2 hours.
My name
What's your
is
name?
My name is Crunk.
Crunk? That's such a cool name, dude.
Yeah,
Is that-
I mean
is
it
that
also
just
has
E
it also has a stigma because people think that I'm always drunk, like getting crunk with it.
Oh,
with a C
see,
or
I
with
was.
a K at
Pull
the
another
beginning?
crunk.
I don't understand that reference. It's not a core memory for me.
Y'all are just having a field day while I'm unconscious.
What do you do? Yeah, we kind of set Sam in the bath while we talk to this guy. So what do you do, Crunk? What do you
Sam's
do for a
floating
living?
face down in the water.
No, I want to say that Fred, or not Fred, but Marco and I are on either side of him, kind of holding him up Weekend at Bernie's style while we're in the bath with him. So, what do you do around here, Crunk?
Oh, well, okay, it's kind of embarrassing to talk about, but I go around and I offer my services to people in town.
Your services?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like you just did with us?
Well, that's one of my services. I got plenty of others. And
What are your others? I'm so interested.
Oh, the whole shebang, top to bottom, in or out, however you like it.
So intrigued by what that means. What does that mean, Crunk? Top to bottom, inside or out?
Crunk, we need you to elaborate.
I love that silence. I love that silence that follows.
Krung is like, I listen, there are some weirdos in town. I shouldn't call them weirdos. They're my customers. But there are some people in town who like it when skunks get all up in their business. They say things like, "Ooh, yeah, I'm so dirty."
Jesus. Yo.
This is bad. I think you're killing a party member, but in real life.
Yeah.
Crunk, do you charge for your services?
Yeah, absolutely.
How much?
Well, the economy down here is pretty simple. So I normally just go for like some nice like bushels of carrots or skunks known for eating carrots.
Yeah.
Marco's ears. It doesn't matter that he's like in the bath right now. Marco's ears start bleeding.
Great. Thank you. You guys have a great day.
And they just trot off in unison.
Y'all get to where you're getting safe. I run. I break out into a dead sprint. We gotta find the rocks, but first we gotta find Crunk.
Wait. Is Alfie with us?
Alfie is not with you guys.
Oh, I have a message I have to deliver to him.
Do you wanna go find Alfie and we'll link up?
Not really.
Yeah. Suddenly, Alfie, absolutely fucked out of his brains, is... Where are you guys?
What?
He's on the bridge right here where you...
What? No. We're rewinding. He's what?
He's fucked out of his
He
brains.
fucked his brains up.
Oh.
Yeah, basically. But y'all never done that before?
No.
Can't say
Nah,
I've
that
ever
one's on
said
you,
that
Chief.
before.
And as soon as the pain went away, everything's back to normal. So, I think it might have something to do with pain.
Fred?
Maybe we're in some sort of illusion.
I see.
Yeah,
Can you do me a favor?
anything for you.
Punch me as hard as you can.
With the process.
How? Are you sure?
I cradle Fred's head in my hands. I'm sure.
Okay, before I say this, we all went to the hot springs and healed, or am I still?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So I will sacrifice. I pull out my persimmons and I sacrifice 40 HP.
Jesus.
That's overkill for sure.
Oh, and it hits.
Oh no.
Phenomenal.
You say, Fred, can you punch me as hard as you can? Fred immediately takes that as do as much damage as possible. Puts on the prosthesis, and before you can react, withdraws half of their life force into their right arm and just socks. you guys see Sai Team Rocket blast off and then fade into the air.
That's so perfect.
Wait, does Fred sacrificing HP also count as pain? Does Fred?
Yeah, Fred disappears. And as soon as you cast this spell to detect magic, the crook of the robe man in the back, the jewel kind of sitting encrusted at the top, starts like going off kind of like a siren, like a light spins within it. And the three in front of you say, "You should have just kept it as a dream." And they all pull levers at the same time, and the floor opens up beneath you, and you all plummet down into a cave.
I turn into a hawk.
Wrong lever, Krunk.
Again, you turn into a hawk.
I fly out the room. Crah!
Kind of burrowing its
Yeah.
way out of the hole. It's a familiar looking phase.
My man.
Fuck, it's back.
Oh, you wanted round 2. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Marco,
Oh,
don't
okay.
say that like half of us didn't kill ourselves on purpose. Krunk, get behind us.
Okay, dudes. And that is where session ends for today.
It's going to Krunk. Nah, dude, it's okay. We only killed ourselves like half the time when we last fought this.
I would love a recap. I've forgotten everything.
Yeah, that makes two of us. So last session, y'all returned to Lower Anilur after getting your crystals and whatnot, and we're going about, and you kind of just like returned to sleep. And when you woke up the next morning, you were all in a panic, especially Sam, because all the crystals were gone, and the townsfolk were acting very weird. And the man that you had met at the bathhouse the night before, who was very charming and, average for a skunk, who stole your hearts away, he was in a basically comatose state. And everyone was freaking out. And then you all punched each other awake because you were trapped inside of a dream. And you were all like, that was weird. Why did Sai fly into the wall and explode? But you didn't know why. None of it stuck with you. And then you made your way up to Upper Anilur. The elevator kind of ditched you after you all stepped off it, so you were seemingly stuck up there. And you went to go talk to the council. First you went to find the bathhouse. And by doing that, you tricked the guard into taking over his position so you could get by him, so you could go to the bathhouse. Krunk possibly blinded some children with some stank fluid in the process. And then you went to the council house. The council seemed a little weirdly familiar, but you couldn't quite place it. And then they opened up a trap door, and everyone fell through except for Gen, who turned into a bird. And they did not notice that he turned into a bird. And you fell into this underground cavern. And as you're walking through the cavern, you saw a figure cloaked in dark obsidian black armor. And they jumped down this big old pit. And then a familiar looking oob popped on out of that pit. And that's where we are now. And apparently oob has boobs now. Thank you, Willow.
You're welcome.
Let's go, Willow. Can we get a sexy oob up in chat?
No.
Hold on. Ooba.
Oh, God. So, Alfie, Marco, you're the first ones in here, and to your shock and horror, Oob just grows a giant pair of titties.
Horror?
Emphasis on the whore.
Oh no, it's a smiley face. Or is it a penis?
It was supposed to be a smiley face. I was trying to. You know what? Fuck this.
I like it because if you look at it upside down, it looks like eyes and a mouth
It
and
does.
like a little bit of like a unibrow. Like I think it works.
Marco, why are you dead?
The sight of Oob.
Oh, he's angry.
Also, I'm just now realizing, instead of like, stacking, or just like, moving to a new line, all of the status ailments just shrink so that it can fit on one line.
That's really funny.
Oh, can I tell you guys something?
Please.
We're finally one step closer to passing the Bechdel test because now we have Oob.
Listen, just because Oob has boobs doesn't mean that Oob is necessarily identifying as female.
What gender does Oob identify as? Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah, by all means, why not at
Can
this
I roll
point?
for pronouns?
Does Oob's kind have gender?
That's a 5. What pronouns does Oob use?
Oob does not understand the concept of pronouns, actually. But if Oob did, Oob might be a turf.
Nor.
I kill this thing you got.
Now that is unforgivable.
Okay, with an 18.
With an
to insight.
18, Oob definitely doesn't understand pronouns and is definitely a turf.
It was a DC 1 insight check.
I see. Can I roll history to see if it's missing teeth?
To see what?
If it's missing a tooth.
Oh, if it's missing a tooth. That would be more of a perception check.
I started rolling this one instead. It's too late. No.
You
Can I
can roll a perception check now.
Okay.
Because I don't know what to do with that history roll.
Well,
So
You
you
don't
start
even know
you
Oob
start
is
looking
there.
into Oob's history, and you're like, huh, I think it had a missing tooth at one point. This one does not seem to be missing any teeth.
okay. Wait, are we ignoring my perception?
Nah, I was doing your history roll, and then you look a little closer, and you're like, one of those might be fake teeth.
And I hurt myself doing so.
Oh, poor Sam.
happened?
Yeah, you try to get a little bit of a closer look, and you end up like tumbling down this cliff a little bit. Not so much that it hurts, but it just owie on your bum.
Okay. Suboptimal start. That's alright. That's alright.
So what do y'all want to do?
Has it noticed us yet?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Is it dark in here?
It is
sorry, I
dark.
asked
It
you.
is very dark. Yes.
25.
Cool. So Marco and Sai, you both see that the oob that you see before you in the dim light, it does have all of its teeth, and it is acting far differently from the oob that you saw back in the maw of the tree. That oob was kind of writhing around, tentacles spinning, lashing out. This one's just kind of like hovering in place, and its gaping mouth is just kind of like opening and closing over again, and it doesn't seem to be making any advances toward you.
Can I toss a little rock across the thing to see if it reacts to it?
Like across like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a athletics check, see how far you throw the rock.
That's something I have proficiency in. God fucking damn it.
You throw the rock pretty far. It plinks off the side of the cavern, like just kind of right here, and like bumps against Oob. Oob makes no reaction to this.
Alfie's just gonna walk to another door. Oh fuck! I'm inside this hole.
Uh huh.
Alfie's gonna hide behind this pillar.
Okay. Anyone else?
It doesn't see us. What should we do?
Wait, does this Oob not have eyes? The other one it did, right?
No, neither of them had eyes.
Oh. Never mind.
Should we kill it?
I feel like we should not.
Is there anything like above Oob? Like,
Yeah, I mean, there are like a couple stalactites hanging around, but it's not like super high up. Like, it wouldn't reach a super high velocity of like impact or anything like that. That's really the only thing hanging above in this cave system.
Is this a projection? Like, is this a real Oob?
You absolutely sense that it is a real Oob, yes.
Okay. Alfie's gonna do something dumb. As per usual.
Of course.
And he's gonna come up over here. Oh, that was a little too far.
Guess I should put Oob to the map layer. Hold up.
Gotcha. I'll move Alfie away.
Ah, heck. Clicking all the wrong things. Map layer. There you go.
Alright, it worked. So Alfie's like peering over the hole, and he's gonna be like, "Hey yo, Oob, you good?"
I'm gonna
action to
roll.
run the fuck away.
Okay. I'm gonna roll. One of the tentacle closest to you, of Oob's right here, twitches toward you a little bit. Like, it just kind of like pokes toward you. Nowhere near touching you, but that's it.
I have a disengage ready.
Uh-huh.
I'm taking a disengage.
Okay.
Alfie's gonna look back at everyone else and be like, "Y'all wanna help me out?"
what are you doing?
I don't know.
Where are we gonna head out to?
I don't know.
There was that other corridor the other way, and I assume these are also doors for us to...
Oob, did you just eat someone?
Huh? This isn't Oob responding. This is me responding. What?
I'm asking Oob if it ate someone just now.
Oh. The tentacle again kind of like pokes toward you as you're speaking.
Can I fire a bolt specifically into this square? I'm gonna move Alfie to it. To this square where no tentacles are.
Uh-huh.
To see if it's just reacting to sound.
Sure.
Alright, so I'm gonna back up to over here.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot here.
Coolio. I'm not gonna make you roll to attack. You were just aiming at ground. You shoot your bolt, and a ping goes off like right here on impact, and the whole of Oob kind of shudders back and forth a little bit, and then the tentacle again closest to you just continues to poke its way toward you.
Is my Xylem scimitar still cold?
Should be.
Can I just stick it out in front of me?
Uh-huh.
See if it's like reacting to the heat.
Uh-huh.
As I'm gonna try to find a way to get back to where my friends are.
As you hold out your Xylem scimitar, the oob actually kind of like retreats. Like the tentacle is it's just been inching toward you, but now it just like kind of pulls back to where it was before.
Ah, it does not like cold. Okay. I'm gonna scramble up this with my hand and try to get back to where Marco is. And then just kind of look at it and be like, so, what do we do?
Krunk's like, dude, what the hell is that thing?
It's a noob.
Okay, so you said a word just there that I'm expected to know, apparently.
Well, I mean, I pronounced it ube, and it got really mad at me that one time. So it's a noob.
Okay. Marco, what is that thing?
Some sort of like weird tree monster that's like super corrupted or something. We had to kill one before. This is the second time we've ever seen it.
Looks like you did a bang-up job. Excuse me.
Oh, trust me. The first one we met is super dead.
So this is a different oob.
Yeah, and it looks the exact same.
Sorry to come in late. I guess I think last I left, Alfie was trying to differentiate whether it's a new oob or not.
Yeah. So you kind of differentiated that it seems to be like new, like it's not missing the tooth that Alfie stole or anything like that.
And as a reminder, I guess, or just to catch up, when we first walked in here, there was the dude in obsidian armor, and he dove in, right?
Correct.
Okay. Can I do an Arcana check on the oob?
Uh-huh.
Trying to see if there's any sort of... Or I guess I could use... Oh, I don't have detect. Do I have to spell? I think I have to spell magic. Let's do Arcana check first then.
So by checking or sensing the Arcana based around oob, it's a very different Arcana from what you sensed on the oob that you first fought back in this hollow of the tree. This one feels way more just kind of like empty, like just kind of lifeless compared to that oob, which was full of like that writhing, malicious energy. This one just kind of seems to exist from foul magic, and no kind of like order was given from there.
But it's like a full feeling, right? This isn't like a veiled illusion or something.
No, it's a concrete, it's like a real thing that is there.
Okay. I think so. I guess I muted the audio because I was trying to lower it, but it sounds like, from my memory, it was like a boss music, right?
Uh-huh.
Have the doors behind us sealed?
No.
Ooh. And is the room lit?
It is not. There's like some faint light, like glimmering off dewdrops and stuff, like actual dewdrops, not the magical kind. But it is pretty dark in here.
Okay. I turn to the others and I'm like, I don't know if we do we have to fight this one? It appears that, I mean, at least with Alfie's weapon, it was backing off.
Yeah, it's not really doing much of anything.
We could try going around it, seeing where things lead. And then, if no one finds any decent road leads, we can just come back here and, I don't know, do what we can, I guess.
Marco's gonna try and open this door.
Door opens without any give. It simply pushes out of your way and opens up to another dark hallway.
I'm gonna grab my sack of wandering and ask it where we should go next.
No magic sack. Where do we go now? Nowhere.
The sack has spoken. You go ahead and you plop Azil into the sack of wandering. And as it does, it kind of unties itself from your belt or whatever and flops down on the ground. And then the sack just spins around, and then it just kind of fumbles in place for a second, and then just vomits out magical golden dust, and then just falls over into the dust pile.
Okay, I get it, Colin. I drank a lot yesterday, but motherfucker really gonna base a sack of wondering on me right now.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see what the fuck that means.
I see why they call it a sack of wondering, and stuck wondering what that meant.
Maybe insight instead.
All right. Well, I already clicked on it, so I'm gonna roll this. This is gonna count.
Okay.
And we're gonna do the insight because I prefer it anyway. So that's all right. God damn it!
You stare long and hard at this sack of wondering that, in your eyes, just vomited and then fell face first into the pile of vomit. You cannot make hide nor hair of that. You have no idea what the sack just told you to do.
Can I try rolling insight on it?
Sure.
Do I get advantage since I literally just did that?
No.
I don't need it. I don't need advantage, Colin.
Yeah, so you look at the sack of wondering that, to your perception, just vomited and fell face first into its own vomit. And you look at it, and you have no idea what the sack just told you to do.
Come on, Colin.
Do we have to make Oob vomit?
Oh, that's genius. Oob. Oob, can you vomit real quick?
It's goob.
It's goob.
It's goob. They all hated me.
Goob. Goob, can you vomit real quick?
Oob does not respond.
Alright.
I would like to. My alchemy jug can make some vinegar.
This is true.
You're gonna try to get it to throw up.
Yeah.
By throwing a gallon of vinegar in its maw.
Yes.
Well, to be fair, if I were...
I'm gonna do seawater.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
I shudder just thinking about that.
Yeah, that got me going, dog. Nico, you said that. Oh.
Listen, I know because it's happened to me too.
Hey, Colin. Hey, Colin. Just.
You need to go again?
No. Just be frank with us, dog. DM to player. If we actually chugged a gallon of seawater in that bay, is he gonna throw up?
You have no reason not to think that.
All right. Well, how stable do the stalagmites look?
Above it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're rocks. They're pretty grounded. Except they're not. They're on the ceiling. But yeah, they look pretty firmly attached.
They're pretty roofed. Hold on. Nope.
I'm gonna do a nature check to see if Marco jumped up on it.
Would it fall?
Would it fall? God damn it!
No,
bro?
it's like I said, it's rock. It's cemented into place. It's not just gonna shift from the weight of one average sized or person hanging off of it.
From one
Nico.
Dexter stud.
I need Alfie to roll an insight check as if he really thinks Marco would just
Listen.
would do that. No.
Damn it. Alfie looks at Marco with big bunny eyes, I guess. Fuck me.
Yo, hey, yo.
No! I'm trying so hard.
Nico,
This is the response you get.
What is that?
It's some picture I found on Twitter a week ago.
Nico's plan tonight is just literally throw dice at a dartboard.
Fuck it.
Anyone else have any ideas?
This one also me.
Fred and Sire are also here.
So is Oob a plant or an animal?
It is, based on your experience with the last one, a modified dewdrop.
So is it a plant or an animal?
It is a corrupted husk of water, so neither.
Is it a beast?
You might be able to classify it as a beast.
Does it look like it's in pain?
No, it just kind of looks like it's chilling.
Does it know we're here or no?
It knows you're there. Alfie's been kind of fucking around with it for a bit.
When you say
Oh, that
corrupted,
was the wrong one.
you mean by a curse?
No, I do not. Corrupted through like black magic.
Do you think that Greater Restoration could fix that?
I do not. And neither do you, based on your encounter with the last oob.
Hmm.
You can try and communicate with it, Willow. I feel like you did this last time, but sure.
Who knows? Maybe this one's different. Hello, my friend.
This time.
Oh, I have no way. Wait, go ahead.
This tentacle here pokes its way toward you, up on the cliff.
Okay. So Fred is gonna try to stay calm. He's gonna be like, "Are you well?"
The tentacle just kind of makes a lunging movement toward you all of a sudden, and it can only reach to about here, which you find odd because you remember the last oob's tentacles could take up like an entire cavern, but this one like is reaching out with its full length and just getting caught on this like cliff edge here.
Alfie holds out his scimitar in front of Fred.
The tentacle slowly retreats back.
Wait. You don't have to fight it, maybe. Hold on.
What's happening?
Is this does it is
Hey,
it like
Drunk, how do you feel about all this?
Yo, man, I'm still trying to like understand what is an oob. It's like
It's
Man,
a corrupted dewdrop.
okay. See, again, more words that you say that you expect have meaning, but to us commoners,
Wait, do you not know what a dewdrop is?
no.
Oh, that's right. You from the sticks.
So basically, it's this.
Man really said you from the ghetto.
Basically, it's this magical water that will kind of give you immortality, like a little bit, but you can still die.
How
Anyway.
many? Wait, how many like bodies have to be in it though?
What is this? Full Metal Alchemist? Like,
Well, no,
There's
because
no-
like bodies of water have bodies in them, and that kind of dictates how powerful
No,
that body
no,
of
no.
water is. So if this one can like give immortality, as you're saying, then it has a lot of bodies in there, right? It's like
No,
probably
no, no.
mostly body,
no, can I tell you something, my friend?
huh?
Most water.
Usually,
have-
wait, I was gonna say,
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
usually water does not have bodies in it. You are living in a terrible situation.
All right,
No, that can't be right. Like, listen, Erstein wouldn't make us just deal with bodies in our water. That's just a weird thing to make people do for fun. He wouldn't
I
do
mean,
that.
I don't know that he's doing it like just for like giggles and shits. Like that might be how the water naturally occurs here, but
I'm
I'm
just
here to
telling you,
tell
Sai,
you-
no giggles and shits to be had.
What?
No giggles and shits to be had. Listen, nobody
But the water-
nobody likes those days where you bring home your bucket of water, you think you got the like complete purity of it, and then some asshole bobs up in the water. Like a literal asshole. It's the worst.
Oh god, man, this is
Just
this is a
go.
conversation we're having. Alright, I'm gonna go in to this little pathway here, see what's leading on the other side. I'm gonna shine a light real quick, do some perceptioning. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Colin, what am I seeing?
Roll a perception check.
Shits and giggles. God damn it.
Not much. It's a dark hallway with another door at the end of it.
I didn't put on the LED. Can I put on the LED and try?
Yeah, by all means.
Never mind.
Finally,
Nico.
what do I see?
It's a dark hallway with a door at the end.
God damn it.
Alright, there's no creatures moving around, no nothing.
Nope.
I bet I'll go first. I don't mind. I'm not in the map.
You can be. So Sam's like, okay, I'm gonna head on first down this hall with his little.
Well, no, that is not the same thing to say. Does anyone want to go with me down this hall?
Yeah,
No.
I can go with you if you want.
Yay! Thank you,
if you're
friend.
if you're a little bit scared, that's okay.
I am
understand.
terrified.
Crunk and I can go too, but Crunk has to stay in the middle.
I mean, here, let's just do 2 quickly to see what's going down there, in case we need to come back here. So I guess me and Fred for now.
Okay. So Sam and Fred
worries.
start heading down that hallway, with your little light torch to guide you. And you get to the door at the end of the hallway.
Mm-hmm. Is it on a different map or?
No. It's just I'll open it when you open the door.
Okay. Well, does the door have any give to it?
No, it opens just as easily as all the other doors, from what you can tell.
So it does have give. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I open it then.
Cool. Alfie, you rolled a 17 to perception. As you're watching them, with the light kind of like dimming as they head down the hallway, you're the first one to notice as a door lurches open directly behind you, and you turn around and you see Fred and Stan standing
God damn it.
on the
Good.
other precipice across from you.
Hmm.
Alfie's gonna bolt through this one, and hopefully end up over here.
Isn't that the door we came in from though?
It is the door you
No.
came in from, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
then
does he-
take a
does he
look
do
at what
that?
the fuck this is.
It's just a skeleton that I couldn't get off the map.
Okay. Well, now it needs some backstory. Come on.
Yeah, so that's Sir Archibald.
Can I ask the skeleton if it's okay?
Yeah, by all means.
I'm gonna do this and see if I see it move at all.
What are you gonna do? Investigation.
God damn it!
Stop rolling on advantage. You're just gonna disappoint yourself.
No, I keep rolling 10s. I don't care about the nat 20. It's just the 10s.
So you get to looking over this this skeleton, and the head is just kind of like leaned back against a rock, and it's looking directly up at you. And you're just kind of like looking over it, and you have to keep like rubbing your eyes because it doesn't like. There's like a weird blurriness as you look over the skeleton, and you could swear it looks like somebody familiar, like somebody you know. But it's really hard to like kind of pinpoint it with how dark it is in this room.
Can I try to look at it?
Sure.
You mind if I do an Arcana check on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit.
there it is.
Big
bucks.
Yeah. So you kind of like pull up next to Alfie. Alfie is like rubbing his eyes, trying to get a closer look in the darkness. Sai, you have no problem with darkness. So you look closer at this skeleton, and this skeleton seems like torn between states of matter, not like liquid or solid, but states of skinned and unskinned. There's like a weird like semi-corporeal flesh kind of like flickering over the skeleton as you look at it, and you're looking up and down trying to get a fix on what's really going on with the skeleton, and you look at its face, and as it just as the skin part kind of like flickers over it, you notice that is the face of Alisar.
That name sounds familiar.
The,
Hold up.
the mechanic?
The repairman, yes.
From
Oh,
where?
From
Drury
Virgo?
Dell.
stop.
Didn't he die?
Yeah. Motherfucker got during the fire, didn't he?
Yeah.
And with the magic sense of the Arcana, the body is dead. It's not like reanimated or anything, and there's no magic like coming from it that you can sense that is any different from a regular dead human body.
There's no like trace of how it got here.
Nope.
Can I touch the flesh?
Yeah, you can try to reach down and touch it.
Yeah, I just give it a light graze.
As you like reach down and just kind of like skim it, your entire arm that you touch it with gets like that feeling after like sleeping on your arm for like the entire night where you wake up and it's all like sore and staticky. Yeah, that's like that feeling runs up your hand up to your shoulder as you touch the skeleton. But you don't actually make contact with any like flesh. It's just the bone.
Even if I try to touch somewhere where there is flesh?
Correct.
Interesting. I continue looking at the skeleton.
You said you continue examining the skeleton?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not necessarily examining, just watching it.
Okay.
Alright.
And I tell Alfie about what I found.
Alfie is distraught. I don't think I was there for when everyone died. But Alfie is very sad.
Hey, Colin.
Uh-huh.
On this side, where is the extent of Oob's reach? And does Oob lunge out at me?
Yeah, actually, as you like kind of like look over the cliff, Oob's tentacle here does make a lunge at you, and just like on the other side, it stops kind of like right here at the cliff edge.
But not this part.
It can't reach that far now.
Can I like roll for something to see its intent? Like if it or can I ask it or
You
something
can
like that?
try
Like if it's trying to
and-
attack us?
You can try and roll like insight on it.
Okay. So let me try.
I mean, again, kind of based on your past experience with Oob, which was not entirely great. Like a couple of you did die during that battle, and it was a hard-fought victory. You have no reason to believe that Oob wouldn't. If this is like the same Oob, it would probably want revenge, and if it's a different Oob, it's probably not going to be much nicer.
Does this oob seem any like smaller or bigger than
Same size.
same size? Okay, just shorter reach for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is this Kalel's spell like the ongoing hall?
You want to make an Arcana check?
Sure. Can I have advantage seeing as how I know that spell?
Sure.
Where's Arcana? God damn it. Didn't matter much.
Jeff, what do you mean alphabetical?
What?
Never mind.
So you sense. Yeah, so you're doing an Arcana check to see if it's Kalel's spell. It's really weird. As you like sense for this one particular spell, there's like a weird kind of shudder in your Arcana senses, as this is. It's a magic that is doing the exact same thing Kalel's spell does. Like, there's no difference about it. It basically feels in every single component like Kalel's spell, but your Arcana sense is telling you that Kalel's spell, or ongoing hall, I should say, did not get cast here. Like, it's the exact same components, it's the exact same, like, practice, but that spell was not cast.
Interesting. I'm not actually gonna leave Crunk by himself.
I feel like Sai would murder us all if we did that.
Krunk kind of like peers out at the rest of y'all on the other cliffs. He's like, "Wait, you just went through the? Dude, are we fucking trapped, dudes? I mean, I knew we were trapped when we fell through a hole, but like, are we trapped?
In
Probably.
this room? Yeah.
I mean, hey, you know, I asked for an adventure and I'm getting one. It's
Yeah.
kind of
Don't worry,
scary.
it'll- Hey,
Looking-
hey, don't worry. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We've been in worse.
You've been through worse than this. The giant gelatinous pink thing with a gaping maw.
Are you
Trapped.
familiar with the Boon Hunters?
Yeah, they're like were creatures, right?
Yeah, we fought those.
I don't know. I don't know about y'all. I don't know how your minds work. This is worse to me.
Well, no, I understand that, but like we've been fighting this.
Also,
You know what I mean?
We've been trapped in a room with a giant gelatinous dewdrop monster that could reach us.
Yeah, okay. You know, that is one step worse, I suppose.
We are.
You know what would be another step worse, Crunk?
What was that?
If we didn't have our friends here.
Aw. That's wholesome. I'm all about
Wait,
that
so
shit.
That thing, and I pointed oob.
It's what?
I said, so is that thing, and I pointed oob's maw.
It's our friend or it's wholesome?
It's wholesome. Get it? Whole?
Oh, I get you, Sai. Yeah.
Can I walk this way real quick?
Walk this way.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
hey, why am I?
You- there you go.
in
Man,
the
man, it's just
sinister
like-
space between grid spaces.
Do I notice anything different from this angle?
Nope.
Nope, nothing. All right, bet. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have to mess with this motherfucker before we leave, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
We just want to kill it.
I mean, either that or find a way to dispel it. Oh, I could dispel magic. Oh, I could dispel magic.
Hey, Colin.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry. I'll let Sam finish that train of thought.
I mean, you can go ahead and ask the thing. The next level of the train of thought is casting dispel magic. So,
Oh, I was gonna ask if my Arcana check gave me any kind of if my what was it, insight or something? I don't know what I rolled. I guess I didn't do it on Oob. Can I do a check on Oob to see if maybe if killing it would remove it from the tree, or if we need to get to the root of the problem, or if this is the root.
I see what you're saying. Go ahead and make a nature check.
God fucking damn it. Why is my nature so shit? Oh!
Nice. You get the sense that, like, the last time you fought Oob, it was one and done. Like, you did it. You killed Oob and it was gone. It was completely purged from the tree. Khan even told you that.
Did we kill Oob?
Huh?
We killed Oob?
Yeah.
I thought we just killed ourselves.
No,
We multitasked.
No, you remember there was, like, that fleshy mound inside Oob, and Marco shot, like, flaming rays into it and killed Samuel in the process.
I was already in the bathhouse at that point.
Correct, yes. So yeah, so you know that, like, Khan told you that Oob was, like, actually gone and everything. So you don't think that you would have to really necessarily do anything different. You imagine this Oob probably operates on the exact same principles as the last Oob.
You guys, should we all, in case Dispel Magic upsets it, should we all ready actions to attack it?
That sounds like a solid plan.
Yeah. Marco is gonna ready up a wall of fire so that just somewhere for Crunk to be safer.
Okay.
I'm just gonna bonus action Hail of Thorns.
Alright, Hail of Thorns, Wall of Fire, Boob of Ah.
Booba, and it also looks like boobs.
Correct.
With like a very wide sternum. It's a very highbrow joke.
Anyone else preparing anything?
I don't think I need to prepare.
Okay.
Preparing an action, Willow, just lets you do something before we go into initiative.
Well, what do I have to do?
You just kind of decide what you're going to do ahead of time and decide what will trigger it.
Okay.
So, like,
Fred puts on his prosthesis.
sorry, go ahead.
Fred puts on his prosthesis. I don't know.
Okay, you ready to use your prosthesis if
Yeah.
the dispel magic irritates it? Cool.
Also, if dispel magic irritates it, I'm gonna use a. What size is Oob?
What's the size above extra large?
Gargantuan.
There you go.
All right. Well, polymorph probably won't do anything. I'll do a vengeful bolt at 2nd level.
Cool.
All right, everyone ready?
Yep.
I cast dispel magic. This is at 3rd level.
Right. You cast the spell, and it doesn't seem to affect Oob itself that much. There is like a little bit of like shudder like throughout its tentacles and body the bulging body extensions and everything. But like Oob doesn't go away or anything like that. The more important thing by casting this Dispel Magic is that all of you, really quickly, except for Crunk and Fred, get searing pain, searingly sharp migraines for like 2 seconds, and then they go away all at the same time.
Except for who?
Crunk and Fred.
Okay.
I just kind of go migraine. Any effect? And I assume you said we don't see much about from Oob, right?
No, you did not.
Anyone else notice any magic on?
Can I roll Arcana?
Sure.
Yes. Finally.
It doesn't really look like Sam's spell did anything. Like, at least to Oob, the target. It looks like it, may have made him recoil a little bit back into, like, sink down a little bit in his pit. But, like I said, it didn't make it disappear. It didn't make it, like, get weak or anything like that. It just shuddered. It just didn't really like that. Didn't hate it, just didn't really like it.
Alfie, can you tell if the Dispel Magic affected us or if Oob affected us because of Dispel Magic?
Alfie can tell that the Dispel Magic is what affected you guys.
Oh, maybe we don't cast spells in here.
Oh, dang. I was just readying up that Spirit Guardians immediately.
Can I like Thorn Whip a nearby rock?
Sure.
Just to test this theory.
Yeah. So you cast Thorn Whip. Are you just like trying to like whip to the rock, pull the rock toward you?
I am just making like a melee attack against it to try to do like minimum damage.
Okay, cool.
To see if
So you're going to like slap the rock with your whip. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you like lash your whip out, and it hits against the rock, and it kind of like cracks it a little bit. But your spell has no problem coming out.
Interesting.
Alfie has an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Alfie asks Sai to Thorn Whip a stalagmite or stalactite, whatever they're called, one of the ones on the ceiling, to let Alfie climb his way up there and start dousing Oob with salt water into his mouth.
I thought you were gonna have me Thorn Whip a stalactite at Oob.
No, that is, I feel, not as effective.
As salt water?
He's trying to make him throw up. The end goal being
us going into throw up and then disappearing.
Oh, like your sack told you.
Yeah, like
the sack said throw up and fall face first.
That motherfucker don't lie.
Can I do a? Can I do a?
Not really understanding what we need to do here.
Can I do a Word of Radiance spell on Oob?
Uh-huh.
Bet. I don't wanna jump to Spirit Guardians just yet. You get me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So that is, it's a cantrip. So just that. So, I am 5th level, so it is 2d6.
Okay.
But it has to take a Constitution saving throw.
Fails.
Bet. Critical fails or just fails?
Just fails.
Aw, sad days. Let's go.
Nice.
Cool. So you deal Oob 9 points of damage. 18.
It was more
18 points of damage. Actually.
Oh, okay, Yeah, I was gonna. That was the one thing I was checking.
You cast your word of radiance. What's your word?
My word?
What's your word of the day? Yeah.
Shit. It's not today, but I remember vaguely yesterday saying the word cantankerous. So.
Okay. Yeah. So you utter in like divine holy speech, cantankerous, and the words like spell out in brilliant light in front of you, and the letters just home in on Oob. And Oob kind of just oops, didn't mean to move him. Sorry.
Oob can move.
They hone in on Oob, and Oob implodes, sinks back into the hole, and disappears.
Completely?
Completely.
Hey, bro.
Alfie's gonna jump into the hole.
Hey, wait.
I thorn whip Alfie.
Just as your whip grabs Alfie and pulls him back, another Oob appears right where the last one was.
I see.
Is it a different oob for sure?
Is there a searing imprint of the word cantankerous anywhere on its body?
There is no searing imprint of the word
Does
cantankerous.
this oob have boob?
This Oob does have boob, yes.
Another win for feminism.
All right. Since it's a cantrip, I don't know if anyone wants to do anything, but I'm going to say the word again. I'm gonna say the word.
Cantankerous. This time you say it in all caps.
Do I have to roll again for it?
No. You do it again. Oob. Dips. Again, just kind of like mini explode, like sinks back into the hole, and then another one pops on out.
Okay, Alfie, I have a dumb idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the word again.
Okay. All right. This is the third time. Are we sure? Third time's a charm. Yeah.
And so as I say that word, it's gonna implode, and then there's a hole.
I drop thorn whip.
So I think you realize what you have to do.
You want me to jump?
I mean, we ain't got much else.
I bet.
Wait.
What?
Wait. Thorn whip range is 30 feet. Should I hold on a little?
You guys can get closer, but I think it'll attack, and that's the issue.
No, I mean, if I stay 10 feet away, Alfie can make it 20 feet into the hole.
Yeah. Ooh, here's what I'll do. I'll yell it, and in the time that it like implodes, you guys run up, and then throw it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I like this idea. All in favor?
Aye.
What's happening? Yells Crunk.
We're gonna test something real quick.
I just exploded twice. What is going on?
Wait, you exploded?
No, it exploded.
Oh, okay. Don't scare us like that. We're figuring it out. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure this out.
Okay.
We're gonna figure this out together.
Okay.
Hey, let us know if you notice anything after it explodes in the hole. Like, focus really closely.
Okay.
All right. I look over to...
You see as you say that, Crunk like starts like moving closer to the hole.
Hey, don't get too close. Do not get closer.
Okay, sorry.
Marco
You're giving me conflicting messages.
I said concentrate on it, not walk towards it.
Well, you said to look closely.
Oh shit. Okay, that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. I'm sorry. I look towards Alfie inside. I'm like, all right, y'all good?
Yeah.
Cantankerous.
Alfie jumps in.
The words fly out again, and before Oob even like disappears, Alfie is already running in and jumping. Oob sinks down into the hole. And Alfie, you start to jump into the hole. Go ahead and make a perception check while that's happening.
All of us, or just Alfie?
Just Alfie.
Okay.
Alfie, I believe in you.
Perception. Please don't be 10.
It was not a 10.
Stop rolling with advantage.
It's just a really, really dark pit that you are dumping into. You're literally just free balling it, diving right in, not knowing what's coming. And before you can even react, Oob basically forms around you with you in its gullet and then snaps its mouth closed with you in there.
Sam, cast it again. Cast it again, Sam.
Categorized! I just yell out real quick. Like, not even a yell, just like a really fast categorized.
Whoops. And again, Oob kind of disappears, and Alfie just like going from hanging in the center in Oob's mouth, like you kind of like slam against the wall of this hole.
He gets yanked towards me.
Yeah. Alfie, I'm gonna
see anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you something you noticed from being inside Oob's mouth.
Okay.
You really said that sentence, huh? Alright, good talk.
No, I sent it to him. I sent it on Roll20, by the way.
Oh, I'm
sorry,
so
my bad.
Okay, that's interesting.
What's up, Alfie? Did you see anything?
It's like shallow in this motherfucker.
Shallow.
It's shallow. You know how it's shallow, bro? It's shallow.
Alright, so I as I say that, I'm like, I hop down out of curiosity, and but my internal clock is ticking for like the next time it's summoned. How long is it until it's summoned again?
It's back.
Oh, okay. Well, I just yell out as it reforms. Categorized.
Dip.
Oh.
I go to the edge and look towards where Alfie is. Do I have to roll perception, Colin?
No, you don't. Sai yanked Alfie back a little ways, so Alfie's like kind of, over.
Oh, so I yanked Alfie back.
Yeah.
Oh, so I gotta look down. Alright, so let me look down.
You can make a perception check if you
Oh,
want.
okay. Well, I just closed the.
Sorry.
Can I make a perception check as well into the void?
Sure.
Hey, Kronk,
That's a
do you see
21.
anything? Oh.
What was that, Sam?
Kronk, do you see anything?
No. Oh wait, sorry. Oh shit. Yeah, I see.
Okay, maybe do size first.
I see everything. So Sai.
You got in that 20.
You got it at 20.
Sai, you look
Hell yeah, brother.
you look into the hole, and you notice something that like Alfie directly experienced. That Oob is just kind of like appearing in the hole. Like he's not coming out of the hole. He's just appearing in the hole over and over again. The hole just seems like kind of a empty pit that goes down for a while. And Oob just kind of seems to be filling up like the top layer of it or so. Krunk calls out to you guys. He's like, "Whoa, oh yeah, I saw it. When you made it go away on that last carnivorous, whatever."
It's all good.
At this point, Oob reappears, but as he's talking, he's like, as it was reappearing, I noticed the hole's like not that deep.
It's shallow in this motherfucker.
Yeah, he's right. It's shallow in this motherfucker.
Alright.
Well, you were talking about in the guy in the Oob with the boob, but I'm talking about like the hole that the Oob is in.
How shallow, Krunk?
Like maybe 12 feet deep.
What's at the bottom?
Like a bottom, like a pit. It's just a pit. There's nothing in it.
Categorized.
What'd you say, Sai? What'd you say, Caroline?
I said, should we all jump in?
I don't know about that, but I don't think there's any, like...
I just drop in.
Okay.
I'm just like, I'll be right back.
You fall into the hole, like you time it perfectly to yell cantankerous, and you like slip in before the next Oob arrives, and sure enough, you're kind of like skidding down the walls of this place, and it just kind of like meets at the bottom in like a nice like sloped pit. Like there's nothing down there, and there's just like a massive Oob like covering on top. You can actually see a little bit of like extra light like glimmering in through Oob's kind of like gelatinous skin.
Because of my light down at the bottom, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I don't see anything in the bottom.
No.
It's just a pit.
It's just a pit.
Do I see any sort of like thing connecting Oob to some physical object?
You do not know.
Oh, it's just there, huh? I just yell out, "Cantankerous!"
And Oob disappears above you.
Hey guys, yeah, it's kind of shallow in here. I don't see anything though.
Oob reappears above you.
just Oob reappears. Yeah,
Can
they hear me when Oob is there.
Yeah, they can hear you.
No, when Oob is there.
Yeah.
Because if not, I have to like constantly.
No,
say
they can.
contain-
Yeah, they can hear you.
Do you want me to pull you out?
No, I'm good. It doesn't seem to have tentacles in this direction.
Alfie,
look
you
around
notice
down
at this
here.
time, like Saya's pulled you like toward them a little bit, but you were in reach, and Oob didn't reach out to attack you or anything.
Oh,
Hmm.
interesting.
In fact, it didn't even chew on you.
I relay this to everyone else.
Did
Is there-
Oob touch you during your time in Oob?
Now show me on the doll where Oob touched you.
No, not like that. I really need to find better phrasings.
It's okay, my friend. It's okay, my friend.
Did Oob at any point come into physical contact with you?
Alfie's gonna just go up to Oob and like poke it.
You just poke it. It just, you know, there's a little bit of like push, but eventually your stick kind of like pushes through the flesh and just kind of like sticks in there.
All right.
Sam, slap its butt Bardoon style.
I love that.
So I'm gonna cast the cantrip, like Sacred Flame, which is
Uh-huh.
a radiant streak. I'm gonna put it on my staff and just slap its butt with the staff.
Okay. Actually, Oob disappears.
All right, well, that happened.
Is it looking for like a specific person? Like what happens? Like Marco's gonna jump down and
It
see
doesn't
how it
react to
reacts.
you. Crunk follows you. Doesn't make any move toward him either.
I'm gonna.
One of the tentacles on the
Really
thread
dumb.
earlier is
This is gonna be really dumb, but I'm gonna try to slice one of its tentacles off with the silent scimitar.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna grab his tentacle, lift it up as much as I can, and hack through it.
And you chop that sucker off, and it just like dissolves into ash in your hand, and immediately like grows back in place where it was.
That shit's wild. Okay. I don't know.
Alright, so we here. So Colin, there's actually nothing down here. No.
No.
Nothing. All right.
Where's the obsidian armor man?
Because that's what I was thinking when he dove down.
Mhm.
I'm like,
Maybe he isn't.
Sam, could I get you to roll a history check?
history.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know World War II facts, and you asked me to do history.
Yeah.
Oh, that was actually okay.
Yeah. So, I forget what name I gave it, but you remember the good old doctor and that machine that he made for you guys. The reason,
one that
the reason you know all of Sam's core memories. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
How could I forget my beloved?
When you gave him the like scrap piece of oob, it showed a video depicting a very like blurry image. Like normally it should just come across like pretty crystal clear, but it was like very staticky, very chopped up. And you remember seeing in this video that you watched, a couple weeks ago at this point, a black armored hand dropping the dewdrop into the pit that oob originally came out of.
Yeah. Should we drop a non-corrupted dewdrop on it?
Should we just look for a dewdrop in the pit?
There's nothing in the pit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Marco's gonna try and toss a dewdrop in its mouth.
I'll catch it if it doesn't come in contact with it.
You toss the dewdrop on in, like right into its gullet, and it doesn't like close down on it or like swat it away or anything, and the dewdrop just kind of like goes in.
Do I see anything on my end?
No.
Alfie's gonna throw himself in the mouth.
Alfie jumps in the mouth, and again, it's not that deep, and so you like jump in, and your ears just kind of like you stand in there, and your ears kind of like poke out the top.
Is that you, Alfie? I'm seeing an outline.
What's up?
Alright. So we're here.
I am going to really quick. I'm going to cut away. I'm going to cut away to
Bet.
Can I roll
Josh.
survival real quick?
Huh?
Can I roll survival?
you don't need to. I'm going to cut away to Josh.
All right.
Because I know Josh has been waiting here very patiently, and I appreciate
I didn't do
that.
it. I didn't mean to.
Let's get Alfie off of here. Alfie and Marco. Doot. Alright, again.
Yes.
Alright, so you've turned into a Bloodhawk. Sword on out of there. You understand that you got away. They did not see you kind of zoom out of there. They were focused on everyone falling down. And you zip right out of those council hall doors out into the openness of Upper Anilur.
Okay. For council, so around 2, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm assuming it's been about 20 seconds, so I turn into a jar.
Okay. Can I get you as a jar, regardless, to make a perception check?
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm. You're
It
just
may be like right as I was about to turn into a jar, as I was like flying up and out.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what happens to me, perception. Wait, hang on. I got keen sight as a Bloodhawk, so I
This
have
is true.
advantage for this. I'm gonna roll it again.
Still better. Nice. So again, zipping around town as this Bloodhawk, looking around for anything, and you notice a little like pottery store, and you're like, oh, that's pretty nice. And as soon as you have that thought, you turn into a jar and land like right next to a display of pottery. But the thing that really caught your attention, like right before you transformed, is that up here in Upper Anilur, as you zoomed out of the council room, it was dead silent.
Am I able to hold my position as a jar? Or is it limited to the 3 turns?
You will turn back automatically on the end of your third turn. Yeah.
Man. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's super quiet. I'm just a jar for about 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay. And I'm with a bunch of other jars.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And
is there anything else that I see going on outside?
no, there is not. There's nobody roaming the streets. There's no cheering coming from the Coliseum like there was, when you entered the council hall less than a minute ago. or just about a couple minutes ago. It is a ghost town.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay. I'm no longer a jar. I reach my hand out. And I just start walking around the town. Gen's thinking to himself, God damn it. Not again. All alone. Well, time to make do. I guess I gotta survive. Get out of here somehow. And I just walk down the city streets.
Okay. Anything you're like looking for in particular as you walk through the streets?
Anything I could use for supplies. So if there's just like an unattended cash register, if there's like food just laying around, any small weapons or knickknacks that I can start putting into my pockets, I'm looking for all that shit.
Yeah, like especially like outside the Coliseum, there are some like
Yes.
display racks and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Behind like these are the legendary weapons of great warriors who once fought, like the museum aspect of the Coliseum.
Ooh, and any new clothing I could find too that might fit.
Oh,
Again.
yeah.
I wish I were there to help him look for one of those keychains with his name on it.
Absolutely. And you look around the Coliseum. There's a gift shop. So there's like a whole bunch of like shirts and like shoulder plates and everything that have like the Coliseum logo like branded into them.
Okay.
The people who are like
nothing too like low key. Everything sort of like pops like touristy garb.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm not
yeah.
grabbing any of that then.
Okay, cool. Otherwise, there are people like standing at like different shops and whatnot. They're just kind of standing there, or there's like a huge queue in the line that doesn't seem to be moving very much.
Wait, so now there's people? I thought it was
As you're
just
moving
like...
down the city, you notice there was nobody
I see.
around the Coliseum area, but as you get to like maybe back
Oh.
here, there's like a line of
okay.
people just like in some tucked away, like patisseries and stuff like that.
What's a patisserie?
It's a
Like
pastry shop.
bakery now.
Yeah.
Huh.
I go up to the back of the line and I ask the person there like, "Hey, what's all this for?"
They neither turn to look at you nor respond.
Okay, all right. I guess I'll just see you at the front. And I start to wait in line. How long do I wait? Like how long does it take for anyone to step forward?
I'm gonna roll a d20, and that's gonna be the number of minutes that you wait. 11 minutes, and nobody moves.
All right, this is ridiculous. I start storming up to the front of the line.
Yeah, imagine rolling a 1 on that. It's just like, this is bullshit.
You storm right to the front of the line, and there is somebody there at a little, makeshift cash register, and they're just holding out like a little like muffin in their hand, like a nice like blueberry and pistachio muffin.
Pistachio and blueberry.
I think it could work.
Oi. Colin.
Are they moving?
Listen, Colin, I
The
don't know.
pistachios or the person?
Anything involved?
No.
Okay.
The answer was the same regardless. You're right.
Is there any like? I look up.
Mm-hmm. Like toward the sky, or like look up at the person.
Towards the sky,
Mhm.
like up in the air, like we're in a cave, right? Still?
Correct. Yeah.
So yeah, just towards the top of the cave. I want to see if there's any like bats flying around.
There are not. No. There's a suspicious lack of bats in this cave.
I look around towards the ground in like the small areas, and I'm trying to see if there's any like rodents scurrying or any bugs crawling around.
You do actually notice like a couple mice opposite of the stall that you're at that are running, like chasing after one another. One has like a crumb of bread like in its mouth as it's running. The other one is caught, stalled mid-air, kind of lunging after the other rat.
They both stalled, or you said that they were running around. One of them is stalled.
Yeah, so
the other one-
they're in the motion of running, but they're both like stalled, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. I go over and I kill the rat with the crumb in the mouth, and then I take and I eat it. The crumb, not the. I guess the rat too, if it'll allow me to turn into a rat as well. But I want to turn into a rat.
Okay. Yeah. So again, goes over to this incapacitated rat, cuts its head off, takes the crumb out of its mouth, eats the crumb, then eats the rat, and then turns into a rat.
Ah, shit, I should have eaten the crumb after I turned into the rat. I look around from this perspective as a rat.
It's a brand new world down here. It's a lot bigger, so there's a lot more that your eyes are trying to absorb. And man, you're like, you don't really know why, but you're kind of intimidated by that line of people like standing on the opposite side of the road from
I scurry away.
You run away into like some underbrush of like someone's like side greenery.
Yeah.
Wait, aren't they all?
Wait, even better. I break into someone's house in like the little time I have left.
Okay. You scurry into the house and take a quick look around. You notice it's it's a finely, middle class house. They've got some
Wonderful.
nice,
They
like,
need some decoration.
Yeah, and then Josh. I'm going to cut back to our Oob group.
Okay.
And back to the music.
Oh, that was a really good ambiance check. I didn't even
Ba-da-dum.
listen to the music.
Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Do we still have to listen to the music since it's not really a boss?
What do you mean? Oob's right there.
I see, Colin. I see.
Colin just really likes the music you picked out.
Can I roll insight
Uh-huh.
as to what that spike was? That spiked migraine.
Uh-huh.
As I do so, I just think about whether on occasion to just say the the word of radiance, whether or not Alfie's in there. Just like, hey Alfie,
Huh?
you need me to say the word?
Now that I'm good. And as he says that, Alfie is actually gonna stab his hand through one of the spikes, one of the teeth.
You go to do that. You go to like slam your hand against one of the teeth, and the teeth retract like one of those like plastic knives.
Alfie is so angry.
It's a weird sensation as you try to think about like what the heck that migraine was, Sam. And as you think about it, you feel yourself getting like stretched. Like you feel yourself pulled in multiple directions, frequencies. Like it just feels like almost wrong to think about. And the distortion feels like it's causing almost the migraine to come back.
I'm gonna cast. Oh, god dang it! I don't have as many spell slots left. All right, fine. It's fine. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on myself.
Okay.
But I just be like, oh, actually, I've.
What do you mean?
Can I ask you an idea, and then whether or not I say yes, I'll do that first. Can I whisper Word of Radiance to myself.
Like as an attack against yourself?
Well, so that's the thing, right? Like, I don't want it to be like a direct attack, but it's more so like, I guess, an attack in my head. It just sounds weird when you say it like that. But usually, it's up to you. Because if not, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna cast the spell magic thing on my own head.
Yeah, you don't think that you would find it in you. Like, it's the same sort of like logic as humans are able to bite off their own finger, but your brain stops you from doing it.
Look, I killed myself already. I want to play this. I just say. All right then. If that's the case, ooh, there goes one of my 3rd level spell slots.
So you cast Dispel Magic on yourself, and you, like, phase, like, part of you, like, pops forward, and the other part, like, pops backward at the same time. And, and your head feels like it's splitting in half. And it is, like, using every ounce of energy in your body to keep it together. And then it just kind of, like, snaps, like, to pure, like, silence, like a ringing tinnitus in your ears, and you just like have to like catch yourself like on your knee.
Well, luckily I have experience with ringing tinnitus, so I'm fine with that. I catch myself on my knee. Have I noticed anything different other than the fact that my head is splitting?
The world around you seems a lot blurrier and is like trying like slowly, like almost seemingly like pixel by pixel, like coming back into focus.
I half not knowing if anyone's there because I can't really make out people again. I just kind of yell upwards. Does anyone else know a way to dispel magic before I do my next step?
Alfie yells back no, but I can try something.
Oh, I guess that was directed to everyone. So if anyone has like anyone in the room. Crunk?
Huh? No, I'm not like magic versed or anything.
I
mean, I could, you know, end the illusion of your safety by talking about the truth of the matters that plague this world. You know, bringing my artistic interpretation into it. I could dance for you. That's what I'm saying.
You had me in the first half. I was not gonna lie. I just paused and breathed for a moment, like, oh no, oh he was just being normal. It's all okay. In which case, if no one else ventures an opportunity for dispel magic specifically, I'm going to cast it 1 level higher. Just kind of like as I'm sweating, like almost like splitting myself.
Yeah.
I use the last of my 4th level spell slot and just go for it.
You just rip the band-aid straight off. Like you haven't even fully recovered from it the first time, and because of that, tears at the seams of reality literally form before your eyes. Like the world starts to shatter and crumble around you, and you have never felt a pain of any kind like this before. Like you have stabbed yourself, you have fallen to your death, you have, how else have you died? You've been incinerated by Marco. All of this like pales in comparison to the pain that you feel as you literally use the entirety of your magic force, your magic energy to rip yourself out of existence.
Do I?
I'll cut to what happens to you, but for the rest of you, Sam disappears.
Well, I was under the oob thing, so I don't know.
Alfie just kind of like hears you like vanish, but basically what happens is like you rip yourself in half, and then those two halves fold into each other, and then just like it folds away into nothing.
Do I see this through the bottom of Oob's gelatinous ass?
You see the light from Sam's scepter like disappear, and you can see through the gelatinousness like Sam's figure, and it starts to like warp and distort, and then it's gone, and the light disappears too.
Okay. Alfie's gonna crawl out of Oob and be like, "Hey guys, Sam disappeared. Let's all hurt ourselves."
Can I get that in?
Can I get an insight check from Alfie, please, before he says that?
Hold on.
You did hear Sam brutally screaming in pain, but
Yeah, I think that part everyone heard.
He's right?
yeah, Alfie gets out of Oob and says that.
I said what I said.
You first, before we all just do that.
Alfie punches himself as hard as he fucking can.
You make an unarmed attack roll against yourself, please. What's your armor class? It hits. Okay, cool. Roll damage. 1d4.
Damage?
1d4 plus strength.
All right. Let's go. All right.
Cool. Alfie, Marco's like, you first, and Alfie's like, bet. And Alfie clocks himself across the jaw. Does like the Looney Tunes, like the birds, like swirling around his head, falls down into Oob, like out of sight, and is just gone.
I just realized, how do you convince Krunk
Hey,
Hey, buddy.
All
What?
right.
Okay, so one of your friends just brutally screamed in agony, and the other one clocked himself in the jaw. Are we okay? Like, do we need group therapy?
Do we see definitively that Alfie disappeared, like, from existence? basically?
Krunk climbs up onto Oob,
Oh,
and
Christ, I'm going with it.
and looks inside. And it's like, hey yo, there ain't no person in there.
Ooh. I think they disappeared. I think they might be onto something. Do you need some help? I could hurt you.
Krunk,
if you'd like.
Krunk had pulled out a dagger and went to stab you, and you turn at the wrong time, and he slips and falls and impales himself through the face and disappears.
I was just going to cut his hand, like put a little, like cut on his hand with my dagger. Okay. Marco's gonna go over to Sai. What's up, homie? Want to stab each other?
Sorry.
Caroline, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
Red, let's stab each other.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Fred, what's your plan?
Is everybody dying?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I forgot Fred's.
Wow, I got excluded from her.
Wait, no,
I
Fred
don't
has
know.
the prosthesis.
Yeah.
This is
You
true.
You could hurt yourself
Or
by
you just-
punching Oob.
That's 4.
Wow,
I'm
you-
sorry?
Red, well, even without the plus 4, it's just 17
I mean,
hits.
Yeah.
I could do like a little sacrifice.
You could
Try to
give,
hit and then do
honestly, like, any one of us hurting you would probably do more than 1 HP. So if you just sacrifice 1 HP to, like, with the prosthesis to hit Oob.
and then I'll die.
I will disappear.
Alright. Why not? If everybody else is doing it.
Okay. Okay.
How much damage was on your stab, Caroline?
I did not roll it. Let me roll it.
Right on.
Marco's asking, "Hey, what's the damage?" As he's slowly
5.
sinking the dagger into side. Um, cool. So, yeah, Fred, just like puts on the Prestestis, or the Prestestis is already on, and they just reach out and like lightly tap Oob with it, and Fred goes like, "Ow!" and just disappears.
Marco and Sai, I guess, just expertly at the exact same time stab each other.
Correct. And disappear. Okay. So what happens is Sam is the first one. You wake up in total pitch blackness with a huge aching pain in your neck. And you feel yourself like really squished in, like you are compact in a tight area with some other like writhing figures around you. And it is pitch black in here.
I don't know how I feel about that. My claustrophobia kicks in hard. No, just do I initial checks, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have my staff around me?
Yeah, you feel around and you do have it on you.
Okay. I'll just quickly turn on the light. You know what? No. Colin. The writhing figures around me. What's the texture of me rubbing up against them? Is it slimy? Because I am not turning the light on if that's the case.
No, it's like mostly like warm. One of them's like a little like on maybe the slimier side, but mostly just like smooth, not necessarily slimy.
Okay, yeah, I turn it on. I just hit the hit the light.
It's your party members.
Oh, okay.
And you look down and notice, as you're holding the staff with the light coming out of it, that the bottom is missing. You're literally just holding the top of the staff.
Oh, the top of the staff.
Yeah.
Like there's no bottom.
Correct.
Now, when you say splitting pain, right?
Uh-huh.
Do I have any damage actually on me?
You do. You have 1 damage less.
Huh?
1 damage.
Oh, it only did 1 damage. Okay.
Oh, yeah. You don't have 1 HP. You took 1 damage.
Yeah. I mean, you said it was the most painful thing, so
Correct.
it'd be fair. I'm just gonna kind of like a half medicine, half like not focusing, just heal myself, like using like one of the healing spells just to get the pain to go away.
Yeah.
So that's one of the.
So you kind of like stabilize yourself and like recover a little bit.
Yeah. And I'm like, all right, okay. Roll call. Anyone here?
Alfie wakes up first.
What's up, my G?
All right, that's 1.
Followed by Crunk wakes up next
Is
to you.
that how Alfie talks?
Not at all how he talks.
It sounded new to me, and I was wondering why, but...
No, I legitimately thought Alfie did that as a reference to some core memory I didn't even want to figure out. So I was just like, yep, sounds right.
Crunk wakes up and like in the process of like scaring himself awake, like grabs his face and lets out like a little squeak of a skunk toot. It's like, I'm alive. And
hey.
I have both my eyes.
Crunk.
Yeah.
Crunk.
Yeah.
Wait, when you say like a squeak of a skunk toot, like vocal or like he just let out?
No, he like the spray.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Crunk.
Yeah.
Crunk.
Oh, I got you real quick. And he sprays you full force with like the clean healing spray.
Thank you. All right, that's 3.
Fred pops in next.
4. Looks like we're just missing.
Uh,
Are you good, Fred?
yeah.
Sai and Marco shoot up at the same time, and you both bonk your heads on the top of whatever you're under.
I
Okay.
punch it out of instinct.
You feel like a little bit of like give, like it kind of like bounces a little bit as you punch it.
I try to stand up and push up on it.
There is like a force like pushing like equally back down, or like no, I shouldn't say that. There's a resistance to you pushing back, so you can't quite push it off of you.
When you said we're like writhing, do we have room to like stand up?
No, you do not. You're all like
We're
kind of like
laying down.
fetal position, maybe like legs out, but that's about it. You're all sitting.
Sitting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm confused.
You're like kind of like huddled up. Like, you know, fetal position. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
But like, is it? So I guess the idea is it inside something, and we're just packed like sardines?
Correct.
You're in a box.
Okay. So we're not like sitting in a chair or like
No,
on a
no,
rock
no,
or
no, no,
something. Okay.
Can I do a strength check to like shove this thing open?
Absolutely.
Now, this might be pushing it, but can I do athletics?
Sure.
Can Marco do
Hesitated on that
athletics?
Yeah. Alfie, you just kind of like you've had like a rough time of it like the past like little while. Like you don't fully understand what's been going on, and you're just like there's a little bit of like pent up rage that you're not used to having, and you just like punch through the ceiling of this thing, and light like streams into where you are, and as does a kind of cacophonous roar of cheers and applause.
Oh,
Hey,
we are.
Alfie. Alfie, lower the volume, bro.
No. We where were we supposed to be? We're in the Coliseum.
Can we stand up now?
You push off the top of the chest that you were locked inside, and yes, you are inside the Coliseum. So Alfie, you can hop on out.
Alfie's gonna do like a little, you know that Henry Cavill reload the arms?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna do that.
Oh,
shit.
yo.
What are you talking about?
There's the scene from Mission Impossible?
I don't know what movie it's from. I saw it all over TikTok and I was like, damn, that looks sick as fuck.
No, that's not the right
Yeah.
music. Hold on.
Very vibey Coliseum.
Not the WarioWare looking ass music.
Yeah. So you all kind of like slip out of this box, and oh, this is gonna be too loud in a second. And you're all awake except for Gen. Gen is still completely unconscious.
Gen is with us?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, can I try to pinch Gen
Yeah.
to do 1 HP damage?
Sure. You pinch Gen, and Gen like snaps up awake.
Whoa, hey!
Welcome back, bud.
You'll never catch me, you council members. Gen transforms into a hawk and flies upward. We're supposed to lose our memory, right?
No, you do actually have memory now. I did.
okay.
I did need to clarify at that point. You remember both that dream and the dream within a dream.
I see.
I pause and think for a bit. I'm like, I swear this is about to become an Inception type beat, and I'm not ready for that.
And you hear like the roar and the cheer of the Coliseum. Feel free to make perception checks as you look around.
I perceive Alfie reloading his arms.
Which is a terrifying sight. You know, but
I mean, those arms took down a giant.
Yeah, honestly.
Actually,
Hey,
his legs.
Marco can see.
Marco, you ruined it.
Let's go.
Fred and Alfie.
Oh wait, what are we doing? Perception.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dang.
Yeah.
it's that arm reload.
Alfie's caught up in this shit.
Alfie got, like, as he did the arm reloading, he, like, whacked his hand against the corner of the box that you guys were just trapped in.
Ooh, Colin, no.
That shit hurted.
Get inside. You guys, like, look around, and you take in the layout of the Coliseum. The blood stains that have clearly never been cleaned. There are scattered, like, bodies that have been here for quite some time, seemingly, by the flesh decay. There are some, like, pinned up against the spikes layered on the rocks around there. There is a spinning fan blade down the center tunnel, and the cheers of the crowd are kind of like, all of it is sensory overload. You are... Yeah, you are very much, like, kind of caught off guard. Fred and Sam, you guys obviously notice the same stuff. Sam vomits. And as you're kind of, like, recovering from that, you both look around at the crowd kind of, like, cheering you on. They're all, like, raising up their arms and, like, chanting. And some of them have, like, banners and everything that read, like, losers go home, Erskine prevail, all that kind of good stuff. And then Marco, you see all of this, and then you get a closer look at the crowd. None of the crowd people are alive. They are all either, like, stuffed bodies that have been, like, animated to move, or they are corpses that are kind of moving there in, like, rhythmic pattern, like jumping up and down and stuff, as if they were a real crowd of people.
That's a little concerning.
There is a puff of magic smoke that appears behind you guys as a figure that you recognize as the mysterious cloaked priest-looking guy when you enter the upper council chamber appears behind you and is like, good of you to finally join us.
Why does he sound like Dr. Goobenschmertz? His name is Dr. Goobenschmertz.
Alfie the Rabbit.
I'm just like,
Alfie chirps at him.
What'd you say?
Alfie chirps at him. Or rather, sorry.
Welcome to my gladiator.
This is hard. How unexpected.
Shit. Okay. So he kind of looks at you and is like, if only that damn Flora's powers could have lasted a little bit longer against you. Then you would have been ripe for the picking, but I guess it's no fun if the prey doesn't fight back.
kind of ignoring all this, still like collecting myself. Not like purposely, not like out of spite or something. Like,
he's
more
like,
so
hey,
just
hello.
I'm literally still collecting myself. I'm like, I need help. I do the snap thing to see if the con thing works yet, and if not, I'm half tempted to just hurt myself again.
You snap and Con appears next to you. Oops, sorry, that's the wrong layer. Wrong layer, Kronk.
I'm just like,
Con's like,
good.
hello.
You're here. You're here.
Yes.
I don't have to hurt myself again.
Huh? What is happening? Where are
we?
you? Where are you?
Where are we?
Where are you?
God, please. Where's your info broker friend? Please.
Mr. Danings? What do you want me to ask him?
Where are we?
Oh, I got you. And he disappears.
Does the wheel?
I pause for a bit and I'm like, I didn't mean leave.
He comes back after like 10 seconds and he's like, the wheel is taking a long time, and disappears again.
I'm gonna burn that fucking wheel to the ground.
Alfie
Hi.
looks at this dude that just like was talking like Dr. Alfie looks at Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Is it this person?
Yes.
And I had a ready to action, but I don't have it anymore. But
Correct.
now Alfie's just gonna pick up a rock and hurl it at him.
You're gonna hurl a rock at him?
Yeah.
He just knocks it away with the staff in his hands, and he is like, oh, mighty retaliation from peasants.
Do I find the bottle of water? Alfie.
No, you notice that your stuff is missing.
Wait, do we have our clothes on?
You have your clothes.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Alfie strips out.
Is it any of my new clothes that I got from the dream?
It's not the new clothes, unfortunately.
Ah, I was so established there. Why did you bring me back? I don't want to be here.
You do notice that there's like a corpse on the ground next to you, though, that's wearing like the same T-shirt you saw in the dream from the gift shop.
Yeah, might as well put that one on.
Actually, that's a good point.
Do we have our weapons?
No, you do not.
Oh, just mine's only half.
You have like the tip of your scepter, and upon looking at that in your hand, the guy looks at it and is like, I thought I told them to confiscate everything! Everything! That Keiko! I will murder him next!
Say again?
That Keiko! I will murder him next!
Keiko? Can you spell that?
No!
Alright, just wondering.
But I can. Keiko.
Keiko.
I was so close, but I wasn't. Is he looking directly at us? Can I hide behind the chest and then kind of sneak around?
He is looking directly at you, yes.
Man just hits the hide action real quick.
Alfie's gonna toss a rock.
I Last of Us motherfucker. Yeah.
And then he's gonna run around, and then he's gonna go behind this dude, and then he's gonna stab him in the back.
All right, I like this fantasy you've conjured up, but none of that happens.
I kind of yell out. So, corpses are cheering?
Yes. Do you like my pretties?
You called us peasants, and the corpses are cheering?
Correct. Everyone's a peasant when they die, honey.
So you're a peasant?
Damn.
Do I look like I can die to you? And he kind of lifts the hood up, and he is a full-on skeleton.
But wait, that means you died. So yes?
Much like your, what was it, Lady Gaga?
What?
I
Lady
was
Gaga
born
died?
this way.
I go to say something in retaliation. I'm like, no, I can't even say nothing to that. That was good. How'd you know about that?
Your mind is easy to pick through when you're lost in dream.
I see. I mean,
Sai looks at Alfie and whispers, "Put your paws up."
oh, hey, yo, is it Paul? Hey, I just ready up for boxing now. No, I'm just like,
It's a Lady Gaga joke. Forget I said anything.
I'm sorry.
Let's.
Not Lady Gaga.
So, I assume since we're in the Coliseum, if we win, do we get an audience with Erstein?
If you want to see Erstein, oh, you're
Is this the
so adorable.
Is this the part where you bring out Erstein?
Hmm?
Is this the part where you bring out Erstein?
Now, why would I have control of one of the great rulers of Bodolin?
I mean, you have control of everyone else, I assume. I don't know. Are those corpses yours? I look up around.
Yes. Why else would I call them my pretties?
I don't want to answer that question.
Oh, you think I'm one of those?
I mean, so Erstein, yes or nay?
Hey, you look like Saluvis, you trick ass bitch.
Huh?
Huh?
No,
Sam
Elden Ring.
and
Wait,
this
Sam
guy.
had not played Elden Ring at that
I
point.
hadn't played Elden Ring yet. I was excited to play Elden Ring.
Elden Ring hadn't come out yet.
No. I'm so upset. I can't use that anymore.
Yeah, so I just say, so Erstein, yay or nay?
Fine, I can get you an audience with Erstein, should you please. But you'll have to make it out of here alive.
Does dead count?
Does dead count when
Is dead
I
alive?
requested alive?
I'm just asking. You can't be too sure. I'm just clarifying.
He does like a wave of his staff, and a bunch of the deceased bodies around the Colosseum start rising up and taking up like their swords and spears and stuff that were laying around them.
Cause see, like the ones that looking mad dangerous right now, yeah, they technically dead, but they could get an audience with like Erstein, right?
What?
Never mind.
No, make your point. I'm confused.
Well, because like audience with Erstein, I mean, they just have to be there. You know what I mean? Like they're not alive. Are they alive?
What?
I understand what you're saying.
I'm lost. He says that, and so do I.
Never mind. Don't worry about
Marco,
it. Don't worry
Marco
about it.
just says, yeah, what he said. Marco's also lost.
Don't worry about it. Never mind. Never mind.
They're in the audience.
Never mind. I thought that was a good joke. It's a bad joke. We'll just. I'm like, all right, never mind.
The joke. I'm trying to give it justice, man.
It's all good. It's all
All
good.
right, I'll tell you what. You want an audience with Erstein, I can grant you one, and have all your questions answered at once. But you'll have to make a choice, and he holds out two hands.
Left.
No, now hold on.
He opens his left hand, and a pillar of kind of like blue smoke emerges out of that, and was like, well, it seems fate has interesting choices for you indeed. He snaps his fingers, and all of your like weapons and stuff like reappear back on your bodies where you had them holstered and everything.
Interesting.
Alfie's whole sack of stuff has back. Hell yeah, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't people in this world ever just say what they have to say like normal people, you know? Why they gotta be like this whole like fate has left an issue? Bro, I'm here. I'm chilling.
Is it all of the stuff that we had prior to going into the dream, and then of course
It
being
is
put into
all-
that wooden box,
so-
or everything from in the dream?
Let me explain. That's a good point I need to make. So, the first dream that you had, you woke up from and you went to Upper Anilur. The period where you woke up in Lower Anilur and went to Upper Anilur, that was real. That was not part of any dream. The second dream began when when you guys started to get suspicious of the Upper Council. When you walked into the room basically and all kind of approached the bench, that is where they got you in the second dream.
Okay.
Okay. And Gen tries to turn into a rat.
You cannot. You don't know what like a
Oh,
rat's
man.
biology is like.
What the heck? All right. Gen tries to turn into a mouse. You fucker.
Again, transforms into a mouse.
Oh, hell yeah. So everything that I managed to do inside of the dream, I get right. I see. So, as you guys were just dicking around fighting Oob, Gen was killing dragons and slaying giants. So I got this. Gen turns into ancient dragon colored green
Jar.
Oh man.
Again, takes a step forward after giving this whole spiel right next to Sam and just turns into a jar.
I'm just like, wait. Dog. I pick up the jar.
Alfie just gently rubs the jar.
Is he back?
Oh hey,
Yes.
it's me again, your favorite guy.
Oh, did I find the water jug, by the way, Alfie?
It's an alchemy jug.
Oh, no. Did you not have it set to water last time? I thought
It was
you
salt
did.
water.
It was salt water, but that was in the dream,
I
though.
haven't used it yet.
Oh.
I didn't get a chance to use the salt water.
This is true.
Hey, Alfie, can I get some water out of that jug?
I get, yeah. Hydration is important, my guy.
This seems frivolous, but, like, I did just hurl, so I really do want some water. I drink, and I'm like, alright. So, do we just gotta take out the rest of the people here, or?
Oh, no. That would be far too easy. That was the right hand option, by the way.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. I gave you your equipment back because I thought that would make watching this much more fun. And he snaps his fingers, and on the other side of the room, the gate, not Sam. The gate opens up over here. And the crowd starts cheering and roaring ever louder.
Oh, is it gonna be just hyped up, and then the person just carrying the real contestants?
And then Zote walks in. No. And you kind of see coming through, like, ooh, loud. You see this beaming column of light coming through this gate, and it cascades over an impending dark shadow of a menacingly large figure holding a giant battle axe. And the figure at the top of the room speaks again. It was like, "You requested an audience with Erstein, and an audience with Erstein you shall get."
Bro, I literally just asked. Why didn't you just? Cool.
I told you, I am not in control.
No, I muttered that. I muttered that by myself. I was just like, thank you.
Like I said, I am not in control of him. However, he does have something to owe me. In fact, one could say that he owes me for a second lot on life. And coming out into the light of this open coliseum is a... Oh, too loud. Is a brute figure of a rhinoceros standing there cast in rusted gold and bronzed armor, holding one of the most daunting, like, sized battle axes that you have ever seen. And that is what draws your attention first and foremost. The thing that draws your attention next is the fact that said rhinoceros is completely made of bone.
Let's go.
You think that's scary? Gen transforms into a middle-class individual resident of this city.
Terrifying. And bottom text. And the figure at the top of the screen kind of looks down at you and was like, "Now, if you would kindly roll initiative."
Sorry, say that again.
If you
Wait,
would
wait,
kindly
No,
roll
not
initiative.
the line. Not the line. The thing you said before the line.
The figure at the top of the room looks at
Ah.
you and says, "If you would kindly roll initiative."
Okay.
Ooh.
Y'all.
Would someone mind putting my character on the map? I can't move it myself. I don't have my mouse.
I will. Yes.
I don't know if I can, but
Thank you.
I apologize for the loud yes.
oh my god.
It's loud.
Sorry, I didn't click on my token the first time.
You're fine. You're fine. Is that
Yeah, I think
everybody?
the turn order
I
was
think
up
that's
the
everybody.
first time.
It was not. No.
Yeah, I was impatient.
All right. So here you are, standing in the middle of this coliseum, surrounded by a not army but crowd of the undead, and this necromancer of sorts chiding you on, and the imposing large figure of what once was the barbarian Rox Erstein, brandishing his weapon toward you, ready to fight.
Oh, I forgot to ask. Are the other ones still down here?
Yes, they are.
Oh, shit.
And that's where I'm gonna end this mini session for now.
Oh, no. Wait, is there a health bar? Is there a name with a health bar?
Oh, yes.
Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's down there. Let's go. I'm so excited. I'm actually really excited.